Just how terrible it must have been. I couldn't imagine it. Because I was there. Pretending I wasn't wouldn't have changed anything. When I wanted everything to be different. Back when I was trying to find out who I wasn't. Just to try to become something. Call it expecting nothing better than the worst. And see if the lessons can take you to heaven. Losing everything you had just to find out what you never could have achieved. I'd call it an episode of All In. What I'd call it is episode 13, when I stopped searching. Destroyed everything in the past and moved to the future of what could have been for my ancestors. Dwelling in the present. 31st of March, 2026. Downloading everything that I could one day lose, just so that I can be crushed when I do. Rather than letting it go, I'll just let everyone know that I don't have a place in this world. So I'll be in it and not of. The things that I see around me. The seas are drowning 3 times over. A, B, and C. Maybe I'll see something when I get a little bit older myself. Growing. Downward though, like a root. I'm grasping on tightly. Ask me on my sightseeing journeying through the place I've been the entire time to try to find if I can fit in the peg's hole. I just lost my mind. When I was fishing and swimming through the place that I couldn't even try to begin to find, but I was there. I just couldn't find myself. I found everything else. I searched all around. Pivoting on the center. The world revolved around me and I was swimming in it. But I couldn't get to the point where it all stemmed from. When I was branching out so far, they told me there was all these things I could acquire. Well, I was preaching to one. Claiming it was so fun to improve all the time. But if I improved all the time, I wouldn't have any left that could mess with who I was because I was stuck on the corner of needing help and no one could unpin me. Just stuck. On a right angle, boxed in a package of who I thought I was. I couldn't escape. I sent a letter to the opener. Told him when 9 o'clock comes around, I'll be here waiting. On the inside of a joke that I don't know how to get out of. And they're all just making it so fun. No one will tell me what's going on, really. Hey, I tried to ask them. They said that's the fun of it. There's only a middle if there's a monkey to sit, play on his little bicycle, and pedal his way back to hell. It's a stationary bike. Is this the station that anyone likes? I'm hearing all these songs and they're all just sounding the exact same. They're driving me insane. Yeah, no wonder, right? They all wondered why. Because I live in a clown zoo! A zoo full of clowns. Who knew you could take a circus and amplify its crazy? Well, it's a place that I've been taking a stroll through, call it memory lane. Remember when we were sane? Before the walls of the cage came down around us. Ah! Screaming and no one's ever gonna help. Oh! Maybe someone comes. Someone runs, though, when they get home. To what we call home, and we don't know that we're the only ones that are alone. But what's ironic is that we can all say this. And so if I'm the only one and you're the only one, then fun, 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 fun. My horse would whinny when I'd poof on out to a different kind of place. Where'd he go, they ask. It's 100 acres to this wooded place. Fenced in. 101. A black and white kind of life. I'm the oddball out. So is the 8-ball now. Black and white. You seeing life? Through the eyes of something that can actually give you a direct course back to heaven? Look, I don't know. I don't know. Do we let them just do whatever they want? Is that really that great of an idea? Because I've got some myself. I don't know. I don't know if it matters. Does it? Does it matter? If we get down to the, shoot. I don't want to stoop to his level. Call it rooted. I'd say I'll uproot it and see if I can shoot it straight through the ceiling. I see things from a higher and holier point of view. Me in the right way, or else you got no idea what's really going on. All your ideas of everything that's happening here, you're looking in the funhouse mirror. Welcome to the zoo. Caged in, though, by a tent. Pretty tense here. There's some pretty tents here. If you like to see things skewed with your vision. You got a vision of how it could have been. It changed over time. It changed in overtime. They thought they were ahead, and all of a sudden, they're tailing behind. In overtime. Call it a good conversation. Sitting in a place that we can sit with our all-knowing God and know that God knows all before we thought he couldn't comprehend what we were doing. I'll sneak around for a bit. No one's here to watch. You forgot to check the time and know that God was there in the beginning. Before you started your stopwatch, wait, who's there to do it? Before I stop and watch, you'd have to be there first. What are you talking about? How many sides are there? Well, I'll flip it over and we'll find out. What? The table! Steve gets really mad in here. You see everyone's sides come out when they don't know what's going on. Some people don't change. Those are the ones you gotta be worried about, though. Silent killers, yeah? Kill you in silence and land. To blame right on someone else. Call it a poker face. But if I do, she might pop. So big-headed, you know? And she does, too. She's the one that makes it known. No one would exist if she doesn't. It's kind of the case for all of us. But if we all can just back down, we could try to plant some roots. I don't know. Seems like a good place to me, yeah? Let's dig a hole. Dig yourself a hole, yeah? That's what they tell you, isn't it? You're digging yourself a hole. Quit speaking. What if each and every one of these words that I'm speaking is digging me to a place that I want to be in? I'm going to tap right down in. Like a dancer, kid. Tap dancing this. You can't just miss what's going on in this plant room. I'll plant you, too. Plant you something that'll grow later. A little bit of a seed of understanding. Well, just start understanding. Because in order to stand up, you had to be below that to begin with, right? Hey, who opened the door to Crazyville? You sound like an owl. Wise or what? No. I think you need to be wising up. Acting like a little kid again. Wait, that's how I'm getting in, though. The kingdom of heaven. You left your keys at home? Please don't roam. You'll collapse in a day when you get back from... With all the things you had to say, you know, walking around, roaming the town, going, and now you thought you'd convince them, and they didn't even listen to you. What were you thinking? I wasn't. So I worked the best. I just let it flow. I don't let you know. Because if I did, you try to silence my dreams, so I don't have any. To begin with. Because then I can just go. And I don't got to worry about the road. Because if I'm hoping the road's going to go a certain kind of way and it goes a different place, all of a sudden, something didn't seem to work out, did it? But if I got no plans for nothing, and I accomplish some things along the way, then I'm playing a longer game. Because the game just keeps seeming to change. And so it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't care. I don't really care. That's why they call me crazy. They do it. They do it too. And, you know, they just like to push the buttons. That's why they're calling me crazy. Beep, boop, bop, beep, boppity, boppity, boop, beep, boppity, boop, beepity, boppity, boop, bop, beep, boppity, boppity, boop, beep. Y'all sound like a machine. Toy soldier. When do your batteries run out? Tired of listening to the nonsense. That's why I'm so quiet. Don't you get it? What, you think I just don't have anything going on in my head? Zeroni. Y'all know what I mean. Got a hectare full of people who know what I'm trying to say here. They're sitting under the steeple. Silently. Silenced, please. Not even the slightest bit. But I'm going to make myself quiet for him. Let's call it reverent. Call it respectful. Call it, you don't got a speck of... You know, if I call you a hypocrite and I say things like this, maybe you got to put me back in that fun house. Place with the not so clear mirrors. You tell me to look inside of one to see what I've done, and depends on the angle. What I can see reflecting back. Reflecting back, though. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just as prideful as you are. Just as hypocritical, too. But at least I admit it. You know how long it's been that you haven't apologized? It's crazy. It's crazy to not realize what's making your life hell, and you can keep trying to prevail. But if you keep trying to do it by having other people be wind in your sail, that's what'll take you to hell. Do some real work. I know what that means. A full day's work can be done in like 20 minutes if you're sowing seeds. You see what I mean? Multiplicity. Things will just keep compounding. It's called exponential growth. No. It's not an approach. It's just what it is. It's just what it does, you know? Something like 2 + 2. It's always 4. So heads up, brother. Hit it out of the park with that 9-iron. Little do you know, the course crosses the street. I'm trying to live an expansive life. Not an expensive one. My wife, nah. She's simple too. It's simple, dude. Food, water, and shelter. What else do you need? I don't know. There's a lot, though. There's a lot I could choose from, so I can't really answer that yet. You might be saying, you might be saying stuff that makes sense, actually. So I could listen. If I could get over my own pride. A little bit, you know. Stop hiding about the things that I thought I knew so well. I got this noose. Oh well. Choking up on some things. And you're up to bat, so please hit it over the fence. You didn't even hit the pitcher. Well, you know, style points, I guess. Stop trying to show off, though, you know. I mean, if you just hit one straight out the park, call you a straight shooter. That's what you're there to do, right? Just hit the ball hard. Try to do it in a way to show off, and probably gonna lose. It's paradoxical too. There's no amount of strength. It's trajectory, physics. You just, you know, get a good swing and you won't miss. Get in the swing of things and just keep going. Learn how it works and don't jerk. Don't be one, at least. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. And the reason I am too is because a lot of people will benefit from it. So open your mouth. Speak some authentic words. Try. You don't even know who you are? Well, it happens. No, I get it. I do. I get it. You know, the beat of your own drum, it's off tempo. They're not even making claims. Let them say it. It's the truth. You're different. Yeah, I am. I am. And so is he. Being in the world, not of the world, I tend to have a hard time fitting in. It's just how it is. All right. Yeah. I'm starting to catch on a little bit. Starting to learn. I'm starting. That's all it takes, too, is that first step, you know. All right. One step at a time. Tomorrow's only promised once you get there. I don't make promises, but you'll never get there. You're not going to reach it. So try not to be taller than you are. Yeah, all right. All right.